Let us try to understand how to do Kundalini Yogasanas in order to open up the chakras. In my previous video, I have talked about the mudras, that is hand gestures, in order to open up the chakras. In this video, I will be talking about the yoga postures in order to open up the chakras. So why are we opening up the chakras? We are opening up the chakras so that in the next life, we will be born as astral beings. That is, only if you achieve Nirvikalpa Samadhi in this life, you can transcend to become an astral being. If you undergo natural death, then your consciousness will be attached with the pain of the physical body, due to which it will respawn to the physical realm as a human being. So, in order for that to not happen, we are trying to achieve Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Once we achieve Nirvikalpa Samadhi, we will be born in astral planets like Hiranyaloka, as mentioned in Autobiography of Yogi, where you have more manifestation powers. Because astral realm is a place where the duality is less. That is, the vibrations are lesser, due to which you have more manifestation powers. You can feel that in your dream also. Like in your dream, you can manifest anything, right? Whatever you want, as per your willpower. Same goes with the astral planets also. You can manifest whatever you want. For example, astral mango, astral trees, astral rivers. So you can travel to any place you want in a very fast manner. So there is no limitations of the human body for our astral body. That is, our astral body is made up of our emotion and intellect. It is not made up of the five sensory organs. So it has more freedom over the God's creation. So what do I mean by God's creation? See, this realm, right, whatever you are seeing, the visible universe, is just a music for the vibrationless consciousness. So the vibrationless consciousness is the original state of universe. That is, the pitch black universe is the original state. And when that pitch black vibrationless consciousness starts vibrating, it forms the vibratory realm, like how a guitar string produces music. Similarly, the vibrationless consciousness produces universes. And now moving on to what are the yoga postures. The yoga postures belong to the Raja Yoga, that is Sahasrara chakra opening. Raja Yoga means applying the knowledge. That is, now you are doing Jnana Yoga. That is, whenever you watch spiritual videos, what is happening is you are increasing the knowledge of the vibrationless consciousness. That is Jnana Yoga. And when you are loving God, it is Bhakti Yoga. That is the yoga of devotion in the Anahata chakra. And finally, when you apply both love and Jnana, that is concepts, it will become Raja Yoga. So finally, in Sahasrara chakra, you are crushing all the dualities. You are loving yourself very much, and finally, you are joining the vibrationless consciousness. That is, you are the vibrationless consciousness, but since now you are vibrating, you have to go back to the vibrationless original state. So that is what yogasanas and yoga mudras and all the mantras do. I have talked about mantras in my previous video. I have talked about mudras in my previous video. You can use those mantras and mudras in combination with this yogasana. This yogasana is not to be done separately. It is to be done with the combination of yoga mudras and yoga mantras. So let us start. Now, starting with the Muladhara chakra. So for the Muladhara chakra activation, it is called as Tadasana. Tadasana means mountain pose. So for Tadasana, I will be standing and doing the Ganesha mudra as told in the previous video. But I'll just show my how the leg must be, because you cannot see my upper body when I stand. That is why I'll show only the leg part. So in Tadasana, you have to do like this. That is, your ankle, this part must be straight like this. So if you are able to balance with your leg fingers, then I mean toes, then that means your Muladhara chakra is strong. If you are not able to balance with your leg toes, then that means that your Muladhara chakra is not strong. So if it falls like this, that means Muladhara chakra is not strong. That is why you have to practice Tadasana, that is mountain pose, daily in order to strengthen your Muladhara chakra. And while doing this, the upper body must have the Ganesha mudra as told in the previous video, that is like this. I will not be explaining the mudra procedures too much in this video because I have already explained it in the previous video. And while doing Ganesha mudra and Tadasana together, you have to chant the mantra of the Muladhara chakra, that is of Ucchista Ganapate and Tripura Bhairavi. So I have talked about Ucchista Ganapate and Tripura Bhairavi in my previous videos. You can refer there. The mantra goes like this: Om Ucchista Ganapate Namaha, Om Tripura Bhairavi Devibhyo Namaha. So this mantra is to be told along with Tadasana and Ganesha mudra. And for the next chakra, that is the Swadhistana chakra, this is related to sexual activities. whereas the Muladhara chakra is related to food and sleep. So in order to activate the Swadhistana chakra, you have to do Baddha Konasana. Baddha Konasana means joining your two legs like this, like a namaste of the leg. So you have to join the two legs like this, and while doing this you have to do the mudra of that is Shakti mudra. So I have told how to do Shakti mudra in my previous video. It is like this. I will not be explaining in detail again. So you have to do Shakti mudra like this, and after doing this you have to chant the mantra of the Swadhistana chakra, that is Om Vikralini Devibhyo Namaha, Om Batuk Bhairavaya Namaha. I have told the significance of male and female entities in my previous videos. That is, the male entities represent the desireless force of nature, and the female entities represents the desire force of the nature. So the desire and desireless force are the reason why we exist in this universe. So we have descended from these multidimensional entities. That is, they were created first. When the universe first vibrated, the causal beings, astral beings were created first, then we were created. So in order to connect back to the source, we have to connect with our desire and desireless forces. And again I'll show Shakti mudra and Baddha Konasana. This is Baddha Konasana and this is Shakti mudra, and the mantra is Om Vikralini Devibhyo Namaha and Om Batuk Bhairavaya Namaha. I'll paste the mantras in the description. You can refer there, and also in the comment section with the pinned comment. So that is for the Swadhistana chakra, and the next is the Manipura chakra. So Manipura chakra is the chakra of power. There is the desire for power. Like many humans will have the desire for money, fame, power in the society, right? Even the animals have the desire for power. So this represents the Manipura chakra, and in order to activate the Manipura chakra, you have to do Navasana, that is boat pose. So Navasana is like this. I hope I am visible to the video angle. I don't know whether I am visible or not. Okay. So Navasana is it's like this. It's like a plank for the abs. So like this, and while doing this you have to do the Rudra mudra, as I told in the previous video. So this is the Rudra mudra and Navasana. This is for the Manipura chakra, and while doing this you have to chant the mantra of the Manipura chakra, that is Om Panchamukhi Hanumantaya Namaha and Om Kamala Devibhyo Namaha. Om Panchamukhi Hanumantaya Namaha, Om Kamala Devibhyo Namaha. Om Panchamukhi Hanumantaya Namaha, Om Kamala Devibhyo Namaha. So you have to do this as long as you feel the chakra activated. Like don't try to stress over the chakra so much. It will take practice, maybe 1 month or 2 months. So eventually all your chakras will get activated. Don't expect sudden results. Just practice daily for 30 minutes or 1 hour or how much ever time you have. And that is Manipura chakra. And next is the Anahata chakra. So for the Anahata chakra, it's called as Ustrasana. So Ustrasana is like this. I hope I am visible. So you have to stand on your knees and just put your right hand on the right leg and left hand on your left leg and do like this. And while doing this, you have to do the mudra as I told in previous video, that is Apana Vayu mudra. Apana Vayu mudra or Hridaya mudra for the Anahata chakra. So I have explained in detail the Hridaya mudra in my previous video. So it's like this. You have to do this along with Ustrasana. Yeah, this is for the Anahata chakra, and while doing this you have to chant the mantra of Anahata chakra, that is Mahakali and Krishna. So it will be Om Kalikaye Namaha and Om Krishnaya Namaha. So the three activities must be done together. One is Yogasana, one is Yoga Mudra, and finally Yoga Mantra. So mantra, asana and mudra must be done together for a beautiful experience of the Kundalini awakening. And finally, after Anahata chakra, it's Vishuddha chakra. Vishuddha chakra is, the Yogasana is called as the Matsyasana. So Matsyasana is like this. And while doing this, you have to do the Grantita Mudra of the Vishuddha Chakra. So this is Grantita Mudra. I have told the Grantita Mudra in my previous video. And while doing this, you have to chant the mantra of Vishuddha Chakra, that is Om Neelatare Saraswati Devibhyo Namaha and Om Akshobhya Bhairavaya Namaha. So Grantita Mudra and Matsyasana. Om Neelatare Saraswati Devibhyo Namaha, Om Akshobhya Bhairavaya Namaha. So this is a culmination of all the techniques of the Raja Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga. And after Vishuddha Chakra, it's Ajna Chakra. So for the Ajna Chakra, you have to do Balasana. So Balasana is a child pose. So child pose is like this. This is child pose. And while doing the Balasana, you have to concentrate on your Ajna Chakra, that is using Shambhavi Mahamudra. I have told about Shambhavi Mahamudra in my previous video. You have to look at the middle of the eyes like this, as told in Bhagavad Gita. Here. And close the eyes. After doing the Shambhavi Mahamudra, you should do Balasana. That is like this. And the mantra for Ajna Chakra is Om Mahavidya Chinnamasta Devibhyo Namaha and Om Kartikeya Subramanyaya Namaha. So these are the desire and desireless force of Ajna Chakra. So after doing this together, that is mantra, Balasana, and finally Shambhavi Mahamudra, your Ajna Chakra will be stronger. And finally we are going towards the Sahasrara Chakra. So Sahasrara Chakra Yogasana is Padmasana. So for Padmasana, you have to do fold your left leg first, like this. After folding your left leg like this, you have to fold your right leg. So this is Padmasana. And while doing this, you have to do the mudra of Dhyana, that is Dhyana Mudra I have told in previous video. It is for Sahasrara Chakra, like this. And finally, you have to chant the mantra of Sahasrara Chakra, that is Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Tripura Sundari Devibhyo Namaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Tripura Sundari Devibhyo Namaha. So I have explained all the significance of the desire and desireless force in my previous video. I will not talk about it again. I will just tell the name of the desire forces of all the chakra. Sahasrara Chakra represents the desire to exist. Ajna Chakra represents the desire to think. Vishuddha Chakra represents the desire to speak. Anahata Chakra represents the desire for love. Manipura Chakra represents the desire for power. Swadhistana Chakra represents the desire for sex. And finally, Muladhara Chakra represents the desire for food and sleep. So these are the desire forces. Parallelly, there is the desireless force. So when we balance the desire and desireless force, we will lead a healthy life, and only then we can transcend. If we demonize the desire forces, then we cannot transcend. That is why the Shiva and Shakti must dance in each chakra. So finally, when it reaches the Sahasrara Chakra, you can achieve Nirvikalpa Samadhi, finally to become an astral being. So these are the Yogasanas for the activation of chakra. So I hope this video has brought some light to your consciousness. Thanks for watching. We'll meet in the next video. Jai Mahakal.